trying to get it, man. Get your tail, it's a different lane. When you playing for the winning team, RP to Mr. Wayne's. Bang, bang, we gon' win the game. Court crank, hit you with your pain.
I be spitting real, be spitting backwash, yeah. So I'ma have to ask you all to back off. Hitters in my DMs try to hit me with the caps lock, cause I'm always beastin' on the camera like the Sasquatch. Waiting till I blow, y'all gon' see me blast off, yeah. And y'all gon' see in front like they ain't.
Okay, so today we're going to use Pure Wash and the Pure Rinseless V3. We're actually going to do half of the car in a hybrid situation where we're going to use Pure Wash in the foam cannon, and then we're going to come back with a rinseless, again, just to get the initial dirt off of the vehicle without coming in with just a rinse. I like to have some lubrication on the vehicle before I rinse it. And then on the other side, we will do a Pure Rinseless with their V3. We will do a pre-spray with the rinseless and then come in with the rinseless and see how well both of these clean. They are pH neutral. They are supposed to be residue free, heavy hitters in terms of the cleaning. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we have about 4 gallons of water. I really like that these, the Pure Lab comes in these nifty little containers here where I can get to 1 ounce. Actually, that was a little over. We're going to use 2 ounces. The dilution is 1 to 250 in a bucket. So for 4 gallons, we're going to use about 2 ounces. There we go. I know I used a little bit more, but that's all right. Okay, so I have my sponge here. This is a little bit of a foamier rinseless, although I don't mind the foam, and I'm not sure if that's aeration from the sponge. It smells amazing. Feels pretty good. It is heavy polymer based, but even so, feels pretty slick already on my fingers. So I'm ready to give this a go. Okay, so I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna fill up my IK here for that pre-spray, already diluted 250 to 1. Okay, so we are gonna come in on the side and we are going to do a pre-spray here. And we're just going to kind of see how this rinseless reacts as I pre-spray. Smells really nice. It has kind of a cologne scent. I really like how you can see it starting to encapsulate the dirt as it's pulling down. I'm going to spray a little more up here. So again, encapsulating the dirt, pulling it down. You can see the dirt. And it's gone. And I'm coming in to dry. And it flashes very nicely. You'll see on the glass. See it flash. This car is not coated. I am in the direct sun. But again, you can see that all of that it dried no problem. Now I'm going to come in, flip the towel over, and just give it one final wipe. Anything that you thought might have been streaking, flashed, and that shine is incredible. This is a cleaning beast. So a couple of things that I wanted to point out about Feynlab's Pure Rinseless V3 are things like its superior cleaning power. This V3 is a new formulation which features advanced polymeric cleaning technology that's going to tackle your dirt, your grease, your grime, your grit, whatever contamination is on your car. And it's going to look at that sponge, get it off in such a jiff, and then dipping it back in the rinseless solution, look how clean that sponge is because of that superior cleaning power. It's also eco-friendly, so we all know that rinseless is sustainable living when you are using it to minimize water usage. It's also saving time in your wash process, but it's also doing your part in protecting the environment. There's also a glide effect and friction reduction piece that Feynlab has incorporated with this rinseless. So the dry off or even the contact wash, it's smooth, it's friction free. The cleaning is protecting your car's paint while delivering professional grade results. The slickness and the glide effect of this rinseless ensures that no dirt or grime is sticking to your car's surface, and it is such an enjoyable, pleasurable experience. It is also a very versatile product, from paint to wheels, which you're going to see here in just a second, to the plastic trim. Rinseless V3 is your go-to solution for all of your functionality and multi-purpose need. Watch here as I pre-spray this side mirror full of bug guts and all kinds of contaminants. Watch how fast it starts to emulsify all this dirt. See how quick all of that was stuck on the mirror just dissipated. Just with the slight rub of my fingers, those bug guts came off effortlessly. Pretty impressive. Verge of dripping. Just go over it. Now, I know some of you are going to say that it foams, and you are not a foaming rinseless person. It doesn't bother me if it works. And I can tell you that this V3 wipes up quickly without leaving any residue behind. There is no streaking. Let's do one more side here, one more panel. Go ahead and pre-spray the wheels here. Had bee poop right here that just once again dissipated with little to no effort. Come in. And effortless. Again, this is a non-coated vehicle, but this V3 is bringing back that nice gloss that this car has when it's not dirty. Effortless. Okay, let's see what it did to the wheels. Again, I pre-sprayed it. I'll go over it one more time. And I'm just going to Give it a light clean now. These wheels definitely need a good clean, but did you just see what that did? Okay, let me bring you in a little closer. Let's look at this. And I know that my towel is touching the ground. It's a wheel towel. Can you see that? Just with rinseless. Let's come over here. Look at that. Now, you can see how hammered these wheels are. Definitely need some tar remover in there, but this is not a full-on detail. This is just a quick exterior wash to show you these products. And the amount of brake dust and dirt that this rinseless is taking off with small amounts of agitation, just with a microfiber towel. Is pretty impressive. Just gonna give the tire a quick wipe down with the same towel. How much better? I don't know what this is stuck on. That's like cement in there. But looking at this tire and this wheel, major improvement. So now what we're going to do is come in with a little bit of a hybrid wash. We're going to look at pure shampoo in a foam cannon. But let's see how well this pre-foam works. I think you're going to be pretty amazed. Here we go. The state of the vehicle, as I've showed you in earlier clips, in need of a wash. Here we go. This is 1 ounce and 32 ounces. That is what it calls for. So let's see what foam she makes with 1 ounce. One ounce. It is adhering to the paint. You see those double wetting agents we've talked about so much. It is not the thickest foam. You can see it just immediately pulling down the dirt on the vehicle. Let's come in a little closer. Look at that. Just pulling down the dirt. And while it is pulling down the dirt, you can see how well it's clinging to the paint. So we're going to let it dwell just a few minutes, and then we're going to do a rinse. Pulling down all that dirt. But still clinging to the paint. With 1 ounce, that makes it pretty effective in my eyes. But you can just see the dirt. And I love, you guys, usually, before I finish that, I love a thick foam, but I also love a foam that's going to pull down that dirt, right? That initial layer that we need off of the vehicle to come in for a safe rinse, right? So that we can feel comfortable coming in for a contact wash, knowing that most of that dirt has been eliminated from the surface. And Pure Wash Feynlab soap, it is doing just that. There is not an ounce of dirt in the sacrificial layer that has not been pulled off. Okay, let's come in and rinse. What I really like about this soap is how effortlessly it rinses off. You can see there's no leftover film or heavy residue clinging to the surface. It just sheets away clean. That tells me it's formulated with balanced surfactants that lift dirt effectively without leaving anything behind. When your soap rinses this easily, drying becomes faster and you're less likely to get water spots or streaking. We did a pre-wash with Feynlab. Now we're going to come in with Rinseless. And again, dries off effortlessly. Look at that. You guys, it takes nothing at all. Look at that. Come back in with a dry towel for that final wipe. Beautiful. Okay, I'm also going to come in with a contact wash using the soap in the bucket. I decided to go ahead. Thank you. Shout out to Becca for the beautiful Yeti bucket. I only put a little bit in here because really I wanted to do a hybrid wash, but I also want to show you how great it is on the mitt. So I'm just going to come back here after I've done that pre-wash, and I'm going to use DIY's new wash mitt, which is pretty incredible, hence the name. And slick. Ooh, it's slick. Feels so good. I just had to come back and do that again. Oh goodness. Like wow. That feels incredible across that paint. You can see the final dirt there that it took off. Let me go grab my gun here, you know, the water kind. And let's see what the rinse off is like. Rinsed off very well. Let's come back in and dry. I think one thing that I really want to point out with Feynlab is just the cleanliness that you feel, that you can see once you have done your dry off. You can just, I mean, you understand just from looking at it how clean the paint is. And that wipe off is effortless. Again, I cannot stress enough the gloss and the shine that comes through using Feynlab. I know that Feynlab is a cleaning beast. I've always heard that these products were meant to clean, and I just cannot tell you that that is wrong. Because clean, if you can't see, is an understatement. When you're executing a hybrid wash, when you're combining the pre-wash degreasing with the rinseless bucket methodology, this Feynlab Pure Rinseless V3 truly stands out to me. It deployed their dedicated pure soap as a pre-wash. Once you do that, you're removing the heavy contaminants and the road film so that the surface entering your rinseless phase is substantially cleaner. And with this, you can tell how clean the paint is, even with just that pre-wash. And when you go into the Feynlab Rinseless V3 in your wash bucket, you're benefiting benefiting from really slick, high lubricity formulation that glides across the paint while lifting those remaining soils and flushing them safely away with minimal rinsing, which I really enjoy in this hybrid situation. Again, according to Feynlab's product literature, this version uses advanced polymeric cleaning technology, which really stands out to me. The efficiency is there. It's also safe for coatings. The fact that Feynlab really emphasizes that there are no unnecessary waxes, coatings, or fillers in this formula, which really preserves the integrity of an underlying protection if you have one. This vehicle, again, is an unprotected vehicle, but it works just the same. You have the efficiency, the water savings, the quality of the finish. All of it just makes for such a professional grade hybrid system, efficient, low water, high performance, safe for every part of your vehicle. All I'm saying is that this was such an enjoyable experience, and if you have not tried Feynlab Pure V3 shampoo or the Rinseless, you should get on it. You guys, so there you have it. Just a quick rundown on Feynlab's Pure Shampoo and their Pure V3 Rinseless. Whether you're going to come in for just a standalone traditional rinseless wash, if you're going to come in for that hybrid feel like I prefer, or if you're going to come in with that standard wash with the pre-wash and then contact, you cannot go wrong with Feynlab's V3 Pure Shampoo or Rinseless. If you want a cleaning beast, both of these are it. Also, the slickness of the Rinseless and the soap both were pretty phenomenal. I know that a lot of you are going to kind of cringe at the amount of foam that was coming from that Rinseless. That's kind of a preference thing. It does not bother me. If it does the job, if it cleans your paint, the way that it cleaned those wheels was pretty impressive. So with that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.